Hello, my name is Patrick Garrett. I am with Hydrasearch company. I've been here for 26 years and I am the Vice President of Sales. It is my job to manage the sales department and forward growth of this company. I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about some of the Hydrasearch product offerings. First one is marine military hose and fittings. We manufacture many different varieties of fittings here within these walls of Stevensville, Maryland. We produce to about 30 different QPLs for fittings, all to the Mil standard 24787, which would be built with the Mil standard 24135 and the Mil standard 24136. All of these hose assemblies are built in accordance to the Navy Technical Directive, otherwise known as the TED 10, which helps with the sound attenuation of hoses. So it helps reduce the noise signature of a ship when applied. You can find these types of hose assemblies and these types of fittings on all U.S. Navy ships, military Sea Lift Command ships as well. So some of the other products that we have here at Hydrasearch are very similar, all on the fluid conveyance side of it. Probably the next one I'd like to go into is more the aerospace product offering, built very similar to the maritime side as far as reusable or field attachable. On the other side of that coin, I would say the most known or most visual product that we make is our Refueling at Sea or underway replenishment product offering, primarily the Refueling at Sea side, which are all built to NAVSEA requirements and NAVSEA drawings. We're one of very few manufacturers around the world who actually produce this product made here in the Stevensville manufacturing facility. This product is used to transfer fuel from one ship to another while underway, traveling at about 150 feet apart, using about 300 feet of hose. We make everything from the sending to the receiving side. On that replenishment side, that would help carry the cargo, mail, what have you, over to the ship. We do make various products for that as well, all in accordance to that NAVSEA prints or standards. Finally, I'd like to talk about the technical product offering, which is O-ring, face seal, pipe and tube fittings. So we make everything from union assemblies to globe valves to instrumentation valves, various materials, various combination materials, all in accordance to the NAVSEA drawings and NAVSEA requirements. Here at Hydrasearch, we understand the importance of what we do. We take great pride in everything we produce, everything we assemble. We understand how critical it is to the U.S. Navy, no matter how small of a part. One of the stories I'd like to tell you is how we can react to some of these critical requirements from the Navy. We've often been called for things that are happening in the shipyard that need action immediately. We got a call not too long ago where there was flooding aboard the ship and they needed one of our parts immediately. Luckily, we're only about 4 hours away from Norfolk. So as we worked with them through this process, we realized, hey, we could just drive this down to you and hopefully stop that catastrophic flooding, which we were able to do and were able to stop that problem for the Navy. So understanding the importance of what we do and how we can make an impact is what drives us here at Hydrasearch. That's why your mission is our commitment. We take a lot of pride in what we manufacture at Hydrasearch. We understand the complexity of the parts that we make. We also understand what they go into and what safety represents to our products. Everybody here at Hydrasearch understands what level of safety, what level of quality they introduce into this product. At the end of the day, we want to keep our sailors safe. We want to make sure that we're providing quality product, and at the end of the day, we're supplying the fleet. So what makes Hydrasearch a trusted partner in this market space would be that we fully understand all the requirements flowed down to us. We understand the DFARS regulations. We understand the regulatory hurdles that we face every day. We break these down. We understand the quality that goes behind it. And we understand it's not just a part we're providing. We're providing a peace of mind. We're providing safety to the sailors. We understand that even though we produce a small component to a larger system, that each and every part remains to be a quality piece. I would describe Hydrasearch's role in the broader sense of the supply chain as we are a small part of it, but we're also a large part of it. So again, as we are just a smaller component to the big machine, the Navy, we still supply a critical piece of that supply chain. Hydrasearch serves many markets, anywhere from Navy shipbuilding to aerospace components to land-based systems to refueling at sea to commercial products. We service many different OEMs like Newport News, Bath Iron Works, along with smaller boat builders such as Viking Yachts and Nautique. Hydrasearch is a defense contractor as they support many different shipbuilding programs and prime shipbuilders, again, such as Newport News, Bath Iron Works, Electric Boat. We also directly ship into the U.S. Navy and other supporting components. So I started with a sister company to Hydrasearch back in 2000, which basically lent itself to manufacturing to small craft builders. 2007, 2008, the economic downturn hit, so needed kind of replacement for a few employees. I ended up here at Hydrasearch, which ended up being a fantastic move for me. I hope for Hydrasearch as well. And along with that came the supporting component with all the friends and family I've learned to love as I've grown through the company. I think relationship building here at Hydrasearch depends on trust. I think what we try to do is show our customers they can trust us. They can trust our knowledge base, they can trust our support, they can trust that we know the equipment we're working with and we know all the technical directives that support it, we know all the mil-specs that surround it. So I believe that when you contact Hydrasearch and you order a specific product to a specific spec, you're going to get what you asked for. I've been asked many times what my regrets are in life, and I would have to say one of my many regrets was not joining a branch of the service, particularly the Navy. I've been told along the way through my 26-year stint here at Hydrasearch that I'm probably doing more for the Navy now than I would be doing if I had joined the Navy. Hydrasearch components and services that we offer are MIL standard and MIL detail compliant. The majority of the product that we make not only are built to the MIL standards, but they're qualified to the MIL standards as well. Hydrasearch meets many NAVSEA requirements. We manufacture to their prints and test to their specifications. Hydrasearch can offer many different types of hose assemblies, most of which are built with field attachable reusable fittings. However, I would say the most critical one that we produce too is a dogleg assembly, which helps with the sound attenuation or noise reduction of the ship. However, we can build many different styles of hose from refueling at sea to hydraulic or any kind of fueling requirements you need. Any fluid transfer questions you may have, please feel free to contact us. If you would like to purchase Hydrasearch products, you can contact us directly or visit us at www.hydrasearch.com. You can also visit many of our different distributors around the country. You can find Hydrasearch on Amazon, however, it is only our commercial product offering. You cannot buy our defense product through Amazon. If you would like to receive a quote from Hydrasearch, please feel to contact us directly on the phone or visit us at www.hydrasearch.com. Hydrasearch is currently qualified to the AS9100D, also ISO 9001.